Welcome back to our journey through Marrakech. In part 2, we move from the busy markets into the quiet, marble-clad history of the city's royal and cultural heart. We start at the Saadian tombs, hidden behind a wall for over 2 centuries. This 16th century necropolis is the final resting place of Marrakech's most powerful sultans. If you like this content, please help us by hitting the subscribe button and notification bell so you can be notified when we upload additional content. Now, look at these 12 columns of pure marble. Sultan Ahmed al-Mansur famously traded Moroccan sugar for their equivalent weight in Italian marble to build this masterpiece of Almohad and Saadian art. A short walk away lies the skeletal remains of El Badi Palace. Once considered the most magnificent palace in the world, it featured 360 rooms and imported gold from Mali. Today, it is a haunting ruin of orange-red rammed earth. Its precious materials were stripped centuries ago to build a new capital, leaving behind these monumental walls. Look up. The high walls are now famous for the massive white stork nests that crown them, a stark and beautiful contrast to the ancient sandstone. From ruin to brilliance, we enter the Bahia Palace. Built in the late 19th century, it was intended to be the greatest palace of its time. The grand courtyard is the palace's soul. Its name means brilliance, and every inch is decorated with hand-painted cedarwood and intricate tilework. The palace is a labyrinth of interconnected rooms and courtyards, built piece by piece to reflect the growing power of the grand viziers who lived here. Bordering the palace is the Mellah, the historic Jewish quarter. Established in 1558, its architecture uniquely features balconies that look directly onto the streets. At the heart of the district is the Slat al-Azama synagogue. Founded by those fleeing the Inquisition in 1492, it remains a symbol of Marrakech's diverse cultural history. Nearby, the Miara Cemetery is the largest of its kind in Morocco, a silent, whitewashed landscape that tells the story of centuries of community life. We end today in the Tinsmith Square, where the rhythmic sound of hammers still echoes as artisans craft the famous lanterns of Marrakech. If you like this content, please help us by hitting the subscribe button and notification bell so you can be notified when we upload additional content. Join us for the finale in part 3.